Hi everyone, it's me, Greg from Burgess Bakery, and today I'm going to make one of my favourite recipes, which is for dark chocolate cupcakes. So these are made out of digestives. They have a biscuit base made out of digestives, and they are great for any occasion you have. So let's go on to the baking part of this video. Okay, so this is the first step. So what I've done here is I've blitzed in the food processor 100 grams of dark chocolate digestives, which is around 6 digestives if you're wondering. And then I've added to that 30 grams of melted butter, and I've just mixed it until it's a wet sand kind of texture. So now what I'm going to do is, well, I've lined a muffin tin with 12 cupcake cases. Just, by the way, this makes a few more than 12, so you can line another tin if you want to, but I'm just going to stick to 12. And you're going to put a tablespoon of this into each of the cupcake cases, and then get on to the next step. Once you're finished with that, you're going to put your cupcake tray aside, and we're going to start on the batter for the cupcakes. So I'm going to start by adding 150 grams of softened butter into my mixer with 150 grams of light muscovado sugar. And then you're going to add your paddle attachment, and you're going to beat this until light and fluffy. Once this is light and fluffy, you're going to add your eggs one at a time and beat well after each addition. If your mixture looks like it's curdling, add a tablespoon of flour at a time to stop it. By the way, I have got 2 medium-sized eggs here. Okay, so now I'm going to add my second egg. Okay, now this is ready, so I'm going to add my next ingredient, which is the flour, and you need 113 grams of plain flour. So I'm just going to add this straight into the batter, and I'm going to mix it again until incorporated. Now the speed that you want to do this in is a medium to high speed, just so you can incorporate it all. Remember to put it on a low speed to start with, so that your cocoa pan doesn't go everywhere, then increase it. Once the batter is ready and you scrape down the bowl, it's now time to add the milk. So I'm going to do this while it's going on a low speed, and I'm going to add in 100 millilitres of milk. Okay, so now this is looking amazing and it's all incorporated. So I'm just going to divide it into my cupcake cases now. So I managed to make 12 out of these for sure, and there was a bit left over, but I'm going to bake those later. But feel free to get another tray out and line a few more to bake them at the same time. So and now I'm going to put these in at 170 degrees. Just try and check them a lot because this was based on a sponge recipe. So I would say leave them in for around 10 to 12 minutes and then check them. Or maybe just check them at like 8 minutes. So I'm going to check them at 8 minutes. So I'm just going to pop them in the oven and I'll tell you when they're done. So while the cupcakes are in the oven, I'm going to start making my buttercream icing. So I have just put 200 grams of softened butter into my mixer. I'm just going to beat that until it's light and fluffy in colour. Okay, so this is now ready. So I'm next going to add my icing sugar in and my cocoa powder in. So I have got 130 grams of icing sugar and I have also got 15 grams of cocoa powder. So I'm just going to add that straight in. I just wanted to point it out as well that this will make a few more than your cupcakes too, but it's all alright because you're definitely at least going to get 12 out of this instead of the other way around. Now the one thing with this is you need to make sure that you start this off on a low speed, otherwise your icing sugar is going to go absolutely everywhere. So I'm going to do it on the minimum speed. You might even want to fold it in if you're doing it with a hand mixer or anything else. So I'm just going to start my mixer. Once it is combined, you can put it onto a medium to high speed. So now my buttercream is ready. The one thing that I am going to do is I'm going to scrape down the bowl because some bits like the butter and the icing sugar aren't completely combined, and then you just want to give it a last whiz before you put it in a piping bag. Okay, my cupcakes are out of the oven and they're looking amazing. So I've just left them to cool and I have my chocolate buttercream in the piping bag here, and I have a few leftover chocolate digestives which I'm going to decorate with. So first I'm going to pipe the buttercream onto each of the cupcakes, and then I'm going to crumble some of these and I'm going to put them on the top, and then I'm going to add half a digestive on top. And those are your finished cupcakes. I hope you liked watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and we'll be back with another video very soon. Enjoy!